Hey, what's going on, world? It's me again, Ethan Smith, aka Mr. P.I.E.N, with a little bit of motivation and inspiration for your situation and mine too. Hoping to free and relax your mind as if you are on a vacation. Straight into mind transformation. Y'all know what we get ready to do? Read that book that's wrapped in blue. Dr. Dennis Kimbrough, Daily Motivation for African American Success. And as usual, please don't come on my page with that color mess. If you, specifically you, listen to the words in this message, this book, this passage today, I'm sure to help you relieve some of your stress anyway. Besides, I'm sure to help you relieve some of your stress. Besides, you didn't have anything to do with your color anyway on your born day. You beautiful. So before we see what this book has to say on this lovely day, is something that I need you to do too. As you on the YouTube channel, I need you to click that subscribe button, that notification bell, leave a comment or two as well. I appreciate you and all that you do. With that being said, let's get on to this reading for you. February the 20th. When will it ever end? When will it ever end? The secret to the fountain of youth is to think youthful thoughts. Hmm. The secret to the fountain of youth is to think youthful thoughts. Josephine Baker, actress, dancer, and entertainer. Creativity is one of the characteristics of infinite intelligence. Actual tables seem to confirm that high achievers have an innate need to be more creative. As a group, creative men and women, research scientists, inventors, painters, writers, and philosophers not only live longer but also remain productive longer than their non creative counterparts. For example, A.G. Gaston is still negotiating business deals. He's 100 years old. At 88, T.M. Alexander is still selling life insurance. At 75, Dr. Selma Burke completed the requirements for her PhD in a teaching career that spans more than 80 years. John Morton Finney earned his fourth bachelor's degree at 75. At 82, Dorothy Height still voices the cause for Black women's rights. Edward Kennedy Duke Ellington, one of the most respected figures in the history of jazz, gave one of his finest recitals at New York's Carnegie Hall at the age of 75. Benjamin E. Mays, a man who received 51 honorary degrees in his lifetime, gave his most meaningful lectures while in his 80s. We age not by years, but by events and our emotional reactions to them. Faith, courage, interest, and optimism bring us new life and more life. Futility, pessimism, frustration, living in the past are not only characteristics of old age, but they can contribute to it. Time is always on the side of the achiever. Let's read this last paragraph again. We age not by years, but by events and our emotional reactions to them. Faith, courage, interest, and optimism bring us new life and more life. Futility, pessimism, frustration, living in the past are not only characteristics of old age, but they can contribute to it. Time is always on the side of the achiever. Closing quote. Age is only a number, not my outlook on life. I will live today by my inner clock and worry less about my age. Age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. The stuff that I have for you, it'll never change. That's what Aaliyah said. Age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. The stuff that I have for you, it'll never change. Now, I know this has nothing to do with the book is saying, man, but it has everything to do with the book is saying, man, because age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down all your negative thoughts, throwing down some positive thoughts, throwing down that pessimism and throwing into some optimism. Throwing down is just the thing. What are you throwing down with? Are you throwing down with the past that's hindering your brain? The book says people who living in the past and living in that futility and that frustration, that old is what they seem to be. They begin feeling it enhances that thing, or do you live optimistically too? The youthful you. Do I think of 47 as just old or a new number to view? Hey, man, these are just numbers to me and you. What is your attitude about this time and stage of your life today? Are you optimistic, pessimistic, or you just missed it? You just missed it in the wind and you don't even know where to begin. Start here, reminding you age is just a number. The longer you've been here, the longer you go through, the longer the more you know you, the more you grow you, those numbers gonna keep going up on you. But it's your internal spirit, man, your spirit one, man, who defines how age affects you. 70, 60, 80. These individuals in this book, they did some amazing things at a time in life where we thought it was too late in life, or people said it was too late in life. That ain't right. That ain't right. I often say I'm not getting old, I'm aging gracefully. It's the words that we speak that reflect what we see. If you begin to think old and say old things, then old is what you will be. Start speaking life consistently into you. Start learning and teaching yourself things to help you get through these numbers that's piling up on you. Because the youth is always being youthful, and age has nothing to do, or the number has nothing to do with how youthful you can intellectually be and the spirit things that you are feeding you. Keep walking, keep talking, keep breathing, keep exercising, keep a positive outlook on life, and know how you will, and watch how you age comfortably, right? Age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. The stuff that God has for you, it'll never change. Start to focus on your wins, not your losses. Start to focus on the positive, not the negative. I had somebody say to me the other day, "Oh, you just being optimistic in that way." I said, "No, no, 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 no. I'm optimistic in every way if I can help it, if I apply it that way. Because when you start to think the pessimistic way, you start to feel old on those days. So let go of that number that they put on you and just think about how your spirit is feeling in you and live with that and watch how it leads you, guides you, grows you. Age ain't nothing but a number. Throwing down ain't nothing but a thing. The stuff that God has for you, that ain't gonna change. I hope this motivation and inspiration was something for your situation to free and relax your mind as if you are on a vacation. Straight into mind transformation. And please click the subscribe button, the subscribe button and notification bell, and share this with a friend as well.